Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie. I am the introverted reader or the sweaty reader. I'm filming the mid-year freakout book tag today. That is a sentence. I got all the words out. Because obviously we're halfway through the year. We're in June. Like how is this year going by so fast? And I just got in, pardon my appearance. I went out for a while and it's still light out, so I'm gonna film. And by the way, if you hear outside noises, I opened my window because it's warm in here. Anyway, so I have the questions written down here. I did this for the first time way back in 2019. So, whew. I did take a drink there, but I'm gonna take another drink. So, cheers. Okay. So let's get started. So, mid-year freakout. Best book of 2024 thus far, and I have a few, I have a few honorable mentions, which would be Powerless by Lauren Roberts, Show Us Who You Are by Elle McNichol, and Belladonna by Adeline Grace. But my number one favorite of this year thus far is The Adventures of Amina Al-Sarafi by Shannon Chakraborty. This book, you guys, it's about this older woman who lived her life as an infamous pirate, and she has since retired from all that. She's at home raising her daughter, but then this woman shows up at her house and basically offers her a life-changing deal. She's like, my granddaughter has been kidnapped. I know who took her. I need you to go out and find her, and if you find her, I will give you a life. She basically offers her this like life-changing amount of money. So Amina basically is like, right, well, obviously this could change my life. You know, my daughter would want for nothing if I did this. So she gets herself back out there. She gets her crew back together. And this book, you guys, Shannon Chakraborty, auto-buy author for me. I love this book. If you have not read it already, read it. Second question, the best sequel of 2024 thus far. Now, this didn't come out of it. None of these books obviously came out this year, but the best sequel I've read thus far this year is Frostheart Escape from Aurora by Jamie Littler. The Frostheart trilogy, just wonderful. Beautifully written. I love the world. I love the characters. The found family trope that runs all the way through this. It's just so well written, and I love this book. It's definitely my favorite in the trilogy. If you haven't read Frostheart, it's about this boy who is a song weaver. Basically, it's like he can do magic through song, and he's pretty much ostracized from the rest of his tribe because song weavers are seen as evil, but he knows that he's not evil. He knows he's not, you know, what everyone says he is, and it's just... I love this trilogy so much. If you haven't read it, read it. A new release you haven't read yet, but want to. Oh, I've got a few. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5. Wow. Well, I'll go through the most recent one. I have Evocation by S.T. Gibson. I literally just bought this today. I went to Waterstones today and I bought this. I really don't know anything about it, but look at this cover. Look at this cover. Are you kidding? Like, S.T. Gibson, what is it with you and the beautiful covers? Honestly. All I know about this is our main character, David, is a very powerful psychic. And he's like a lawyer by day and a psychic medium by night. And he dabbled in some stuff he shouldn't have and kind of low-key made a deal with the devil. So, yeah, that'll be fun to read about. Yeah, again, that's all I know, and I'm really excited to read this. Although, S.T. Gibson, well, I'll get to her in a wee second. But anyway, another one is Skander and the Chaos Trials. This is book 3 in the Skander series, I guess. It's basically set within this world where children go through a test when they reach a certain age. I think it's like 13 they go for it. Or they might be a bit younger, I can't remember, but they go for this test, and if they pass, they get to go to this island and hatch a unicorn and bond with it and raise it and compete in trials and stuff like that and wield magic whilst with the help of their unicorn. So yeah, this is their book in the series. I don't know if this is a trilogy or if there's going to be more after this, but I think I need to reread the first two before I get to this. So, which is that's gonna be a pattern, because it's the same with this one. All This Twisted Glory by Tahara Mafi. I loved this Woven Kingdom, and whenever I got this, I was like, right, I need to read this quite soon. But can I remember anything from the no. I get the basic premise, like this girl who's like the last of her kind. There used to be a big civilization, but everyone was wiped out except her. She's like the queen of like the jinn or something like that, if I remember rightly. But she's been masquerading as a servant all these years, and then the prince of the kingdom runs into her, and everything, it just goes from there. All the madness goes from there. But again, I need to reread the first two because I can't just jump into the third one without remembering anything. This one, not part of a trilogy. This is brand new. This is The Infinity Alchemist by Kacen Callender. And if you remember, Kacen Callender is the author of Felix Ever After, which is one of my favorite books ever. I love it. I didn't know that they were coming out with this. That's how in touch I am. But I found this in Waterstones, and it has a really funky edge on it. All I know is our main character Ash Woods says Ash Woods isn't supposed to perform alchemy. He'll be arrested if anyone finds out. And then somebody does find him, like an arch rival of his, finds him, and instead of handing him over to the Reds, Ramsay surprises Ash by making him an offer. Ramsay will keep Ash's secret if he helps her find the legendary Book of Source, a sacred text that gives its readers extraordinary power. So, sort of like a dark academia alchemist type story. Hence, alchemist is in the title. But anyway, I'm super excited to read this. The very last one, The Eternal Ones by Namina Forna. Now, this is the third book in the Gilded Ones trilogy. Now, there is, at the start of this book, like the story thus far, at the start, but I still think I want to reread the first two before I get into this, because I want to have, like, all the details I can possibly get in my mind before I read this. Like, I don't want an overview, I want to know more. So, I want to read this really soon. So, those are all those. Most anticipated release for the second half of the year. Well, there's only two that have come to mind as of now. There's probably more, but Throne of Secrets by Carrie Maniscalco. This is another one of her like standalone books that she's doing as of lately. They're set within the Kingdom of the Wicked series, but they're following a different demon prince. Throne of the Fallen was following Prince Envy, and Throne of Secrets is following Prince Gluttony. I was kind of hoping it would be Pride, but it's Gluttony this time around. But it doesn't matter. I've pre-ordered it, and I'm so excited. I love Carrie Maniscalco. I love Kingdom of the Wicked, and yeah, I'm super excited. Oh yeah, and the other anticipated release is Percy Jackson and the Triple Goddess by Rick Riordan. It's the sequel to Chalice of the Gods. So excited about that too. My biggest disappointment. Oh, I have two. The first one that I want to talk about, I ended up DNFing, and it was Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldry. I know this is well loved. I tried, okay? Everybody was like, oh, if you like TJ Klune, you'll enjoy this. I tried, but no. I'm sorry, but no. This was not for me. I'm sorry. It just was not good. And An Education in Malice by S.T. Gibson. Yes, I have her most recent release right here. This one I did not enjoy, unfortunately. There was some parts of it I did enjoy, some parts of it I didn't. Loved Dowry of Blood. Dowry of Blood is right there. This I just didn't, it could have been, but it just wasn't. I'm sorry. Let's see. Biggest surprise. Let me see. Now, I love this author, but Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare. Now, all obviously, the only books I've ever read by Cassandra Clare, just her herself, are the Shadowhunter books, and obviously I love the Shadowhunter books. They are everything to me. But I wasn't like worried that I wasn't gonna like this, but I was like, I don't know. Well, I guess so. Maybe on some level, I was like, but what if it's, because obviously I love the Shadowhunter books. am I gonna enjoy this, or am I just gonna be complaining all the way through? Like, when one of your favorite authors comes out with something different and you just get that feeling in your gut where you're like, am I gonna enjoy that? But I did enjoy this, and I was quite thoroughly, it was quite thoroughly like, well, we showed you, and like, I really enjoyed my time reading this, and I'm very, very excited for the sequel. Whenever that's coming out, I don't know, because Cassandra Clare takes like 10 years to put a book out. But anyway, favorite new author? Honestly, I'd probably say Jamie Littler. Definitely a new favorite author for me. Who else? There has to be someone. There has to be someone. There probably is, but I can't remember. But I cannot. I can't. Do you know what? There probably is somebody, but Jamie Littler's the only one I can think of, and I'm very excited to read his next book, Arcspire. I have it over in my other room, and I'm very much looking forward to that. Newest fictional crush? I don't really have fictional crushes anymore. I mean, movies and TV shows, maybe. But books, as of lately, no. Not really. Newest favorite character? I mean, all the characters within Frostheart, I love, like Ash and Tobu and Luna and just the whole crew in there. Let me think. Is there any of the other ones down there that I can think of? Obviously, Amina El-Sarafi and everyone, mainly just Amina, because she is mother and we love her. A book that made you cry? I mean, a book that got me in my feelings was the third Frostheart book, and as well, Heaven's Official Blessing Volume 6. 100% got me in my feelings. I can't show it to you because you're propped up against it, but Volume 6, if you know, you know. I'm saying nothing. Okay. A book that made you happy? Well, let me see. Obviously, Amin El-Sarafi made me happy. Swordcatcher made me happy. Let me think. I recently reread Heart of Iron. I will talk more about that in my wrap up at the end of the month, but I recently reread that, and I'll tell you what, nothing like rereading an old fave. I'll tell you that. That made me very happy. Most beautiful book you have bought or received thus far? Well, let's see. Where is it? Let me see. Nope. I mean, this is pretty beautiful. I love the cover for this. Like, I love the color scheme. And the hardcover underneath has this gorgeous design on it. Swordcatcher is right here. It's beautiful. She has sprayed edges. She has a map. And she has this gorgeous design on the hardcover there. I was going to show you. Oh my goodness. Get back together, my God. Also, Invocation. Where are you? Oh yeah, Invocation. Hello. Look at that. Like, yeah, they're all pretty gorgeous. Let me see. And the very last question. What books do you need to read by the end of the year? Oh, well, not all of these. Some of these I've already read, but obviously all of the trilogies that I just mentioned that I need to be rereading. I need to carry on reading all of the light novels that I have, finish Heaven's Official Blessing, maybe, read some more series like that because I want to read more of those. Read more middle grade. I have Rainbow Grey by Laura Ellen Anderson. I have, all the books. We want to read all the books. We want to read all of the things. I want to read them all. But yeah, so that is all for me today. Sorry this video is late. Sorry for my haggard appearance. But yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you're all having a great day. What books do you need to read by the end of the year? Let me know any of your answers to any of the questions from this tag down below. And if you did this tag on your channel, then let me know so I can go and check it out and subscribe and whatever. So yes, all of my socials are down below as always. Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Follow me on all of them if you wish. And subscribe if you haven't already. Please ring the bell so you know whenever a new video comes out. I appreciate and love you all so much. Thank you for all the love, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.